Hi friends, Stuart Clark here, and if you're watching this video, it's probably because you've done the 5 Tibetan Rights with me. I swear by these things, love this practice as far as a quick, easy dose of energetic and physical input into one's daily routine. It's quick and easy, and here's like the quick start guide. So the first right, very simple, get your feet positioned well on the ground. It can be inside, outside, wherever. I do this in bare feet, but trust your own practice. Stand well. I put the tongue on the roof of the mouth to remind me to go upwards, and then you start to spin clockwise in a circle. So go slow at start and count 1, 2, and so on for yourself. Very simple. You can start to speed this up, see how many you can get into a row. With all of these, it doesn't matter that you do them all in a row. I consider them like 1 rep at a time. Just do 1 good rep, 1 spin, 1 of each of the things at a time, and then you'll eventually get to 21, 1 at a time. All right, the second Tibetan Right. You'll lay onto your back. And find a good position on the floor. You want to feel the low back into the floor. Okay, it's kind of like a hollow body hold. I take the hands alongside the body, and then my action is to slide the hands as far past my bum as possible as I lift the legs. The more you squeeze the legs together, the better. And this all happens on an inhale breath. So as I breathe in, I'll lift the legs, slide the hands, and then try and meet everything in the middle. I'm trying to compact everything here while breathing in, while holding the breath in. And then slowly breathing out, you lower legs, slide the hands back to the starting position. Okay, relax for a second. Again, 1 rep at a time here. So breathe in, slide, squeeze the core, press the low back in, exhale, lengthen everything out nice and slow. This is a great, great exercise for the core. And really when we're holding the breath in like this, I do think that there's an action to start to move some energy and move some cerebrospinal fluid quicker. So a couple more just to show. So on the inhale, exhale to lower. Relax fully. Again, inhale and relax. Good. Okay, let's move on to the next right. That one again is 21 repetitions. Okay, for this one, I think I do a little bit of a different version, but I like this one and I pulled it from Katona Yoga with the fists into the soles of the feet. So you start in a child's pose, bent over the thighs, hands on the soles of the feet or fists onto soles of the feet. And then you'll inhale, lean back, press into the soles of the feet, drive your hips upwards, open your shoulders, you can open your throat. And then as you breathe out, you tuck your chin, start to round yourself down, sit the bum back down, fold everything back into the starting position. So it's a very hip-driven movement. It's really quite a lot of work for the quads, for the hips at the beginning. So there are some options for this one. So like hands behind you can be nice. Okay, just starting to work that way. And the more elevation you give yourself with the hands, the easier it will be. So using 2 blocks underneath your hands. I don't have blocks out here in the wild. There's another option that I sussed out on the back as well. So for the back version, you'll grab onto your ankles or grab onto a strap around your ankles and then inhale and lift. Exhale and lower, trying to hold onto the ankles the whole time. The tight package is good to create like a real nice boundary to stretch within, so you'll figure out what your limit is pretty quickly. So that's the other option there. That one's probably the most complicated, so if you have any problems with that, honestly, reach out to me and I'll help you. Okay, next one. This one, you can kind of get cranking. It can be a big move to start off when you're first doing these. So I'll give you some variations, but it can be a lot on the wrist. So a wrist strengthening program, which maybe I'll do another video on wrist strengthening for you. that, rolling up a mat, getting the forearms nice and strong for this is essential before doing 21 in a row. Okay, so I like a little soft bend in the knees. Press the heels down into the ground or whatever you've got. Hands go on either side of the hips, right where you'd think like upper hip bone, outer hip bone. Press down so your butt lifts a little bit, and then it's like, I imagine I'm pressing on 2 gas pedals really hard. Press the balls of the feet down, lift the hips up, let the arms open, and that all happens on the inhale. So it's a reverse tabletop. Okay, as you breathe out, the hips swing back, keep pushing the ground down, pull the toes towards you, butt goes back. So core like a little L sit. Inhale to come up, exhale to push back. Again, you can do just a few of these at a time. It'll be easier if you put your hands on blocks, give you a little bit more space. So if you could also use like fingertips to give you more height. Okay, but a little more height there would work. And yeah, really the wrists is going to be the main thing. So just go slow with these. Okay, so that's the fourth right. 21 of those. And final is fairly simple. Probably have done it a lot. Downward facing dog to upward facing dog. I make some slight variations. It's very core and hip focused in the Tibetan Rights. So I think more like a 4-cornered table for my setup. 4-cornered table, and then I'll take a downward facing dog from there. Okay, as you breathe in, you can wave forward or just shoot forward. Keep the toes plugged in, drop the hips, try and open the chest. And then as you breathe out, strong core, hips pull you back into the downward facing dog on the exhale. Inhale comes forward, drops hips, strong quads, strong core, and then back into downward facing dog. These ones I'd say go slow, do about 5 at a time at the beginning to avoid any pain in the low back. Use the breath and the core squeezing the whole time. It's a little easy to dump into the back in this one, I think, especially if you have like a pretty bendy practice. So just a few things like that. And again, if you're looking for more information, you can always reach out to me. So this is the quick guide to the Tibetan Rights. I feel like maybe doing them now, so we can do the full 21 together if you want to follow along. All right. Have a great practice and hope this helps. Ciao for now.